Even as the biometric voter registration procurement process continues to face a myriad of challenges, Justice Minister Eugene Wamalwa is confident that the registration exercise will not delay the poll slated for the 4th of March 2013.
Now everything is on course, and we believe we will be able to have this equipment in time and to commence voter registration in October. We believe if we do so, we will be able to go through the exercise properly, and by December we should be ready.
He said this even after the Attorney General declined to approve the voter listing schedule until questions he had raised on the procurement of the poll kit are answered, an issue the Justice Minister cited as drafting questions.
As a legal advisor, he has the leeway to advise where probably some drafting has not been done properly, or there are matters that have not been addressed. So really, he has given his professional advice, and I believe any rectification that needs to be done will be done, but it will not in any way interfere with the process of procuring the BVR, which is on course.
But as a precautionary measure, Wamalwa indicated that the Elections Act has been amended to allow that the registration process is completed 60 days to the poll.
So we've taken the precaution in the event of any delays in the delivery of the equipment. We have already amended the Election Act to allow for time up to January, because we had 90 days, which we have reduced to 60 days. This will allow for any delays, and that is a precaution. So I want to assure Kenyans that the 4th March election date is on, and there are no plans to change it.
The Justice Minister was speaking after opening the LSK Legal Week at the Milimani Law Courts, where he sought to dispel fears that the Minister for Defence should step aside to allow for investigations into the Tana Delta chaos, as was being sought by the Law Society of Kenya.
My position is that the call by LSK or the concerns raised by LSK have already been addressed by the President and the Prime Minister in the reshuffles that have taken place. Because the situation in the Tana Delta squarely falls within the docket of internal security. Honorable Haji was previously holding both dockets of defense and internal security, but through the reshuffle, that he has been relieved of that docket. But also, Honorable Haji has given his statement about the matter, and we believe that any fears are really without basis.
But according to the LSK chair, Haji should step aside as he was adversely mentioned following the clashes.
As a minister in government, he has been mentioned, whether it's true or not, but he's been mentioned as having been involved in the clashes. And as a politician holding that office, and the fact that when these clashes started, he was holding that docket of internal security. When this inquiry and initial investigations were started, he was still in that docket. We believe as a law society that for this inquiry to be independent and impartial, and for the public to see that actually there is something genuine going on, it is important that he steps aside.
The calls come a day after religious leaders voiced similar concerns, calling on the Defense Minister to step aside to allow investigations into the Tana River clashes, which claimed 112 lives and left thousands of others injured and displaced. Nancy Njoki, GBS News.